Hey there, fellow business enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into all things procurement. Today, we're going to talk about something that may not sound super exciting at first, but trust me, it's a game changer for your business: procurement payment terms. So, you might be wondering, what's the big deal with payment terms? Well, my friends, let me tell you, they can make or break your supplier relationships and impact your precious cash flow. So, buckle up and get ready for an overview of the most common payment terms in use today. Let's go. Alright, let's start with the basics. When it comes to procurement, there's a whole bunch of payment terms floating around. It all depends on factors like the product or service you're purchasing, the supplier's preferences, or even your own payment policies. We've got some interesting ones to explore. First up, we've got Net 30, payment due 30 days after the invoice date. It's like giving yourself a little time cushion, you know? Then we have Net 60, which extends the payment deadline to 60 days. More time for you to wiggle, dance, and manage your finances. Now, here's a term that's as simple as it sounds: COD, cash on delivery. It's like paying the pizza delivery guy when your tasty treat arrives at your door. Easy peasy, right? And now, brace yourselves for the prepaid payment term. It's like being the ultimate planner and paying in advance for your product or service. But hold on just a second. Who gets to call the shots when it comes to payment terms? Well, in most cases, it's the buyer who gets to decide. You have the power. However, there are situations where the supplier takes the reins. For instance, if they require prepayment, they'll set the payment terms. It's like a little dance between buyer and supplier, finding that perfect rhythm. Now, let's talk about the two standard payment models in procurement. We've got the fixed price model, where the buyer and seller agree on a set price for the product or service. It's like knowing the exact cost of that yummy cupcake you're buying. On the other hand, we have the time and materials model. This one's like ordering a custom-made masterpiece. You pay for the materials used and a fee for the time it takes to create it. It's like getting your cake baked with all the special ingredients and love. Okay, now comes the fun part: negotiating those payment terms. Remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. Here are some tips to make sure you nail those negotiations. Tip number 1: know your stuff. Make sure you understand the payment terms being offered. Don't be afraid to ask questions and get all the details. Knowledge is power, my friends. Tip number 2: consider your own payment policies and procedures. What works best for your business? Take some time to reflect on your needs and find that perfect balance between flexibility and stability. And here's tip number 3: comparison shopping. Just like finding the best deal on your favorite pair of shoes, compare the payment terms offered by different suppliers. You might find some hidden gems that fit your business like a glove. Finally, tip number 4: negotiate like a pro. Advocate for the payment terms that are most favorable to you. It's all about finding that sweet spot where both parties feel satisfied. You've got this. Remember, my friends, the payment terms you agree to can shape the future of your business. So, take a deep breath, do your homework, and negotiate with confidence. With a little preparation and a sprinkle of optimism, you'll secure the best payment terms out there. And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you found this overview of procurement payment terms as exciting as I did. If you have any additional tips for payment negotiation, don't forget to share them in the comments below. Let's support each other and create a community of thriving businesses.